Hey guys, welcome to your channel. In this video, you'll learn on how to create an app in Appsheet and how you can deploy it. So the very first thing that we should do here is we have to open and we have our web browser, and then using the search bar at the top, we just have to search for Appsheet. Okay, so as you can see right here, I have this different apps, so we are going to deploy it later on. So for now, just search for Appsheet on your search bar at the top. Then you'll be able to see these results. You just have to click on the first one. Okay, and right here, the next thing that you should do is to sign in or sign up for an account. So I'm just going to sign in with my Google account. Then after signing in, you'd be able to see here now your dashboard. Okay, so let me just sign in once again. So I have this different apps. So to create a new app, just click on the create option, and then you can create an app with a template or with a blank app. So for this one, I'm just going to create an app with a template. So right here, as you can see, there are so many templates that you can use. And then if you cannot find here the template that you want to use for your app, so you can also use the search bar at the top to search for a specific app or a specific template. Okay, and then after that, you just have to click on the preview option. And then if you think that this template is good, so all you have to do is to copy and customize this template. So at the right side, you can see here the preview of the app. So if you think this is good to go, so you just have to give your app a name and then the category. Next, click on create app. That's right, and then just wait for a couple of seconds while they are setting up your new app. And then after setting up your app, you can now customize this one. So as you can see at the right side, you can preview your app. And at the left side, you'd be able to see here the different options. Okay, so we have the home, the info, the data, the UX, the behavior, and more. So here on the data, you can add a new table. So add new table and modify them. We also have columns, slices, user settings, and options. So for the columns, to add and remove columns on the table, change the structure of the spreadsheet, and then regenerate the appropriate column structure. So for the slices right here, add new slices and modify slice properties in this pane. And for the user settings, we have this one and the options as well. Now the UX, these views are accessed via the bottom bar of the app. So views that are used often should be this section. So if you want to add a new view, so you just have to click on add new view. So for the behavior, we have this one right here. So if you want to add a new behavior, click on the new action. And for the automation, we have the bots, the events, the processes, and the tasks. So we have the events. So right here on the bot section. So here, if you want to add a bot, all you have to do is to create a new bot. Okay. So going back here to the event section, and then the processes, and then the tasks. So you just have to click on the plus icon if you want to add a new one. And then for the security, we have this one right here. And as you can see, we switch to the tablet view. And then the customized template, we are going to switch to desktop view, and we would be redirected to another tab. So if you want to add a new project, so just click on add new project, and then you have to input the details of the new project that you are going to add in your app. So we have here the task, the description, and then the started date, the due date, and then the completed date. So write your description right here. You also have your work stream, and then the status. So you have to add here the status and then the honor, of course. Okay, so we have successfully added the project D. And then you can see the details by clicking on the arrow And then when you go to the calendar section, okay, so let me switch to the calendar section. You'd be able to see here the different dates, and then you'd be able to see here the schedules. So we have day, week, and month. Okay, so let me just check this once again. So when you click on this option at the top left of your screen, you'll be able to see your team, your work streams, and more options. Okay, so the next thing that you are going to do is we are going to deploy this app. Okay, so but before that, we can also go to the app gallery and you'll be able to see here now your app gallery. Okay, so let me just close this tab since this is the desktop view and we have to go back to the mobile view or the tablet view in order for us to deploy this app. Okay, so just wait for a couple of seconds and then click on the app once again. And then you have this not deployed option at the top left of your screen. So you just have to click on it. That's right, and wait for a couple of seconds and you'll be able to see here now the deploy details. So just click on the move app the deployed state despite the errors. But of course, if you're building your app, error should not be present, okay? And as you can see at the top left of your screen, we have successfully deployed this app. Okay, and then if you want to switch to recovery modes, you just have to click on it and let us try to open this app to the new tab. So we have the tracker, the calendar, and then the new project option. Okay, so going back here, you can go back to the security if you want to control who can access the app once again. So let's go back to the manage users, and then here you can add emails or domains to so that the people that you want to work with you will be able to get the access. So if you want them to install in mobile, you have the link, open in browser, and then view, copy, and edit link. You just have to copy it and then you can give it to them so they can access this app. And with that, one of the advantages of the Appsheet is its flexibility, allowing users to build apps tailored to their specific needs, whether for inventory management, project tracking, field data collection, or customer relationship management. Its cloud based nature ensures that the data is always accessible and updated in real time. So that's it for this video. If you think this video helped you solve your concern, please subscribe, like this video, and leave your comment below. Bye.